Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Leah Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today, where, can you believe it, another month has gone by. It's that time again to check in, to report on my progress as I move toward Sith Eternal Emperor.
Nothing will stop the return of the Sith!
My sentiments exactly. Now, I had a little bit of a slower month in March. Only managed to get one character up where I needed him, and that was Royal Guard. Managed to get him up to Relic 3. Other than that, it's been slow going at the holotables, which sucks because if you saw the previous videos that I've made tracking my progress as I move towards Sith Eternal Emperor Galactic Legend, you know that I worked out in order to get there by the end of August, which was the arbitrary deadline that I set myself, I need to get 2 of these criteria met a month. I've managed actually to be ahead in February, but now in March I only hit 1, so that means at total we're at 5 out of 15 quests, a third of the way there. Now, because I was ahead, because I managed to get 3 in February, that does actually mean that I'm still on track. This is where I'm supposed to be, but I would have liked to manage to have stayed ahead, would have liked to have managed to get 2 done in March and keep that lead, and then maybe even, you know, finally get there a little earlier than the end of August. So unfortunately, doesn't look like I'm going to do that, but we're still on track. I have hope. I have hope as we move in to April. And that's what this is all about, right? Keeping that spark, the Force, alive. Now let's take a quick look at my roster, show you what I'm working on at the minute. So at the minute I'm trying to get Darth Maul up to Gear 13 so I can relic him. Of course I need to get him up to Relic 4 in order to meet that particular quest, and I'm so close. I'm so close. I've got 3 gear pieces and I'm super close to getting the 4th and 5th piece. The 6th piece I'm still a ways away on, so he is going to take me a while, but I mean that should just be a matter of maybe a week, maybe 2, and then we'll be there with the old Zabrak Sith Lord. Now, Emperor Palpatine himself, I've also got 3 pieces on him. Now, I'm just kind of passively farming him in the background. He's not one of my main goals right now. Obviously, eventually, I do need to take him up to Relic 7, but he's not a main goal. I'm going to keep adding pieces to him as I can. Now, you see here, of course, I've got Queel still bookmarked up there. That is, of course, because I'm using the little Ugnaught as a reminder, because he's the same node you farm for Queel is the node that you have to farm to get that Imperial TIE bomber. And in fact, if we head over to ships right now, we can actually take a look at where I'm at with the bomber. I do currently have the bomber at 5 stars, so I did manage to add another star to that. 17 out of 85 shards, so I've still got a ways to go there, but I only need to take that up to 6 star. That only needs to be 6 star level in order to meet that specific ship quest for Supreme Emperor Palpatine. So I've got hope, right? Now, the ships are slower farms. They're slower farms than most of the characters in the game. Went over that in the previous video that I made about Sith Eternal Emperor. So I'm not getting as many shards as I would for a character per day. I still need 68 shards. I'm optimistic that I can do it in probably about 5 weeks. So hopefully, before very long, I'll be giving you good news about that. I'll finally meet that ship criteria. But the person I really want to talk about is the Admiral right here. Our friend Admiral Pierre. Talk about slow farms. Admiral Pierre really takes the cake. Most characters in the game, you're now getting 2 drops. Look here with the Resistance hero Poe right there, you're getting 2 shards per drop. Pierre is stuck on 1. You're only getting 1 shard per successful hit when you farm his node, and it is slow going, believe you me. And just to make matters worse, there's no way to pay for Pierre. These options that we have here, these chromium mega pack options, even if I decided, you know what, I'm just going to throw a bunch of money at this, I couldn't even get him. These all have terrible odds. They're giving you dark side characters, but there's no way you're gonna get Pierre, so there's no way to speed this up. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, has really been causing me concern because I'm at 15 shards right now out of 65. That's just to get his 5th star. I need to take Pierre all the way up to 7 stars because he needs to be at Relic 4 in order to meet his quest, and this is the difficulty. It's killing me. It's a real bottleneck. I wish that I had started my Pierre farm earlier, and if one thing stops me from hitting that end of August deadline, it is going to be Admiral Pierre. I can see it now that I've got everyone else, all the other quests met, 14 out of 15, and then I sit there for who knows how long while I'm trying to 7-star Pierre. He'll be the death of me. my advice to you, start farming him right now. If you're going after Sith Eternal Emperor, you cannot start this farm too early. So that's where I'm at, two and a bit months into this grind toward my first Galactic Legend. Now next on my roster, after I've got Darth Maul up to Relic 4, I think I'm going to focus on Imperial Troopers. Again, I touched on this briefly in the last video. What I'm going to try and do is spread some of this love around as I'm slowly relicking people. I want to make sure that I get multiple teams out of it. So my Empire team's now looking pretty good, so I think Imperial Troopers with Veers and Stark, that'd be where I want to go next to try and beef them up. Obviously they both need to be a Relic 3. Then maybe I'll move back to Empire. I'll finish Emperor Palpatine, or maybe I'll move to Sith, get Dooku, Sith Marauder, and Sidious, something like that. The other thing that it does, of course, spreading around, working on some high-level characters. So obviously I took Vader and Anakin up to Relic 7, Thrawn up to Relic 6, did those early. Now focusing on some of the lower Relic characters, so Royal Guard, Tarkin, Darth Maul, Veers, and Stark, means that I get to take a break as well from having to spend all those resources to take people all the way up to Relic 7, because it is expensive. Really, really expensive to hit those higher levels. Anything above tier 5 really saps your resources, so this gives me a chance to build those resources back up while I'm waiting to crack some of those harder Relic characters. So there you go. That's where I'm at, and that is my plan. 5 out of 15 quests, 10 more to go. What do you think? Can I make it? Let me know in the comments down below. But how's it going for you? If anyone out there watching this video is working toward a Galactic Legend, let me know how you're doing. Are you also going for Sith Eternal Emperor, or did you choose one of the others? Regardless, I would love to hear how your journeys are going, your thoughts and insights, comments, criticisms, and suggestions, just generally about how this process is going for you. What's it like, regardless of where you are, beginning, mid, or end level player? What's it like to really do it, to take on the grind, to go for a Galactic Legend? Because they're really necessary in the game right now. If you want to be competitive, you really have to be working toward a Galactic Legend, but they're tough. The grind is real. I'd love to hear your experiences down below. Well, that's it. That is the video for today, folks. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. If you have enjoyed this video, found it entertaining or informative in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. As always, comments, criticisms, and suggestions welcome. And while you're here, why not consider subscribing to the channel? I'd love to have you on the Liam Aiden Gameplay YouTube channel. I drop new gameplay videos for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force every week. I'd love to see you here sometime. That is all from Liam Aiden Gameplay today. I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, look after each other, and remember, the Force will be with you always.